Hello, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be playing the role of a pacifist versus Martin. I'm not sure how difficult this is going to be. Basically, all this means is I cannot capture a single one of Martin's pieces until I deliver checkmate. And that does not mean I can capture on that last move, I just cannot capture whatsoever. I'm not sure how difficult this is going to be. Martin is going to have a total of 16 pieces on the board the entire time. I'm not able to capture even once. I'm hoping I can get this done fairly quickly, but I wouldn't be surprised if it takes multiple attempts, because Martin could just checkmate me, but I basically have to keep myself from getting checkmated. He could just end up getting his queen somewhere like here, and I'm forced to take it, which would be a problem. So we'll see what happens. I'm going to play pretty passive, though, and see if Martin can overextend and fall into a checkmate. So let's see what Martin plays here. He's also playing pretty passive. Let's see if he Fiend Kettles his bishop or something. I'm going to go for some sort of Scholar's Mate, but I obviously cannot take this pawn, so even if Martin, obviously he won't hang this, he'll probably play it. There you go. Something to defend, but I'm just going to get as many pieces out and about as possible and see what we can do about it. And I don't know what's going to happen, but see, already here, already this is a big problem. I might castle this way, just in case he takes this pawn right now. I would have to move out of the way. But if I castle this way, is he just going to take my knight? That could be a problem. Or am I going to castle, he takes this pawn, I come over here, he takes my rook, I have to block. Oh, this could be bad. I don't know what's going to happen here. Let's just play this. Let's try to castle queenside. Play b3, let's play bishop out to... Oh, but he could take that. I don't like this. Let's just play bishop to b2. And he can fork me here, but he doesn't do it. And we're just going to keep that open. Let him fork me if he wants to. I really want him to play either f6 or f5. That would be huge. Then I could go for some sort of attack this way. Obviously, this knight is still here, but that would just be massive. Let's move the queen out more into the center of the board. And let's get the knight up and out as well. The knight's maybe looking at some kind of f6 move here in the future. That is kind of a good sign. I'm going to strike right away with f4. The reason being, if he ever takes with his e-pawn here, there could be a big problem for him. So I'm going to leave this open. I need him to take this. I really need him to take this. That's going to be almost necessary for this to even work whatsoever. I'm going to move my queen out of the sight of this bishop. Don't need that to oh, and now Martin's taking pieces. See, that is not good. I'm just going to move a pawn up the board. Oh, and he takes, but with the wrong pawn. No, that's not good. Now this pawn can't take. Uh-oh. I am going to try and sacrifice some pieces, I think. So I'm going to move my rook here. If his pawn ever takes again, I'm going to move right back up here and try to get something going. Like, see, we have a fork on the king and queen now. With my, oh my goodness, my arrows are terrible with my knight. But it not only forks the king and the queen, but after he moves his king, I take his queen on d7. It forks the two rooks. Such a great move, but I can't play it. So I'm going to move, I think, I want to get my queen up here, potentially. Let's see if we can open up the board this way. Hopefully he takes this pawn, and he does. That is perfect. Now I want to play rook g1 here, but I'm scared he might take my rook with his queen, and that would not be a good thing. And he just moves his bishop, which is, oh, that's really annoying. That could be really bad. Let me just move my king out of the way. If he takes here... Oh, no! Oh, wait, we're fine. Okay, it's okay. I can block. This is not looking good, though. Is he just going to take my rook? Oh, no. I don't like this. I really don't like this, Martin. I can give this check. I've got to find a way to checkmate, though. I can give this check, though. And he just blocks. It's like he knows what I'm trying to do. He knows I can't take. This is terrible. Well, I mean, what do I even do? I guess I can give this check and bring my queen up here now because his knight is pinned. Oh no! And I'm forced to take this. I can't move the king out of the way. So I'm forced to take this, and Martin has won game number 1. Yeah, there's nothing I can do here. I'm just going to go ahead and resign game number 1, and we're going to get right into game number 2. Let's rematch against Martin, and let's actually give myself the black pieces and see if we can do better there. Alright, so I've got the black pieces against Martin now. He starts with e4. I don't even know what. I feel like we were close there. He just had to do a few different things. Martin, I don't like this. Why is the queen already out? He could already end the game right now by taking on f7, and I just wouldn't be able to do anything. I'm gonna just try to kick his queen out of here, though. Let's see what happens, and he just leaves it hanging. I have to get all of my pieces out as quickly as possible here, and I'm glad he moves his queen out of the way now. That is huge for us. And I'm going to get my knight up, try and bring my queen up, try and make him push some pawns, and I'll just castle. Could he end the game right now? Absolutely. Is he going to do that? I hope not. That's kind of what it's boiling down to for everything here. I'm just going to move my knight out of the way, and I need to open up some lines maybe with f5 here. I really don't like the idea of Martin being able to just take on g7 here, so I think I'm going to play e5 and block that down. Now, if he takes on e5, I'm going to be really upset. Okay, gotta move my king out of the way again. Martin could play queen g8, and then I just lose, but he obviously doesn't know the challenge, so he's not going to do stupid things like that, hopefully. I guess we'll find out. He keeps moving his queen around, and it's really bothering me. I don't like this whatsoever. Okay, we got a king move. I really want him to take this pawn, but I don't know how to force it. Maybe I push my pawn here, and I try to play knight f5, and then he can take on f5, because that opens up my bishop to seeing on this whole diagonal, kind of blocking off the queen here, which is something I really need to be able to do here. So let's play knight f5. See if Martin sees it. He does not. Let's just keep moving the knights around. Try and jump into some more tricky squares. We can maybe get some sort of something going on here. Let's move the knight up. He could just take this. Obviously, I could take back two different ways, but I am not allowed to. Let's just move the queen up. If he takes with his g-pawn here, then we've got more lines opened. I don't want to play something like b5 and close off my position, because even if he takes, it's not like I can take back. And if he doesn't take, which is more likely, then this is just closed off. But I want to be able to put my bishop over here. So let's play c5. We're just throwing pawns everywhere. Martin can still take this. Oh, and he takes, okay, he takes my knight on d4 with his queen. That's not good. I don't even know what to do. This is going to be a lot tougher than I thought, I think. Let's just play this check. There are three different ways he can take this. Okay, and he does. I was really hoping he wasn't going to take that. Let's try the bishop a6 check. Is he going to block? He does just block, and it's with a pawn, which is the worst way he could have blocked. Oh, my pawns are blocking off so many squares for my pieces right now. I maybe need to push pawns less. That might be what I try next game. Right now, I don't even know what to do. I can't. I wish I could just take here and start getting my queen up, but I can't even do that. So I'm just going to push on d5. Gives him some options to take here. Hopefully he takes. Now that he moved his king out of the way, he can take the c pawn on d5. But I don't know what to do. I'm just going to keep shuffling around. Maybe getting an attack on my queen is something Martin will want to do. And now this is not even looking good. Let's just make sure he can't do anything over here right now. Let's play bishop g5. If he takes this, oh well. Okay, that's a really good sign. That opens up the g-file for my pieces. Let's just move back to bishop e7. Oh, and he closes it down. Oh, that's terrible. I guess I can go queen f6, queen h4, and try and go for something over here. Okay, I do like that Martin's taking my pieces, though. Let's push this pawn and try to get him to take here. And he just leaves his queen hanging. Oh, man. Oh, I hate this. I'm going to try to reroute my bishop to b7, c6, and then a4. Let's see if that works. I don't know if this is doable. This is a much harder challenge than I thought it was going to be. I'll admit, I really thought this was going to be simple. But we got our bishop to a4. That's what I was looking for. And I'm going to play queen h4. This is what I was talking about earlier. And his knight's not... Ooh, okay. Now we could get something like knight f4, then queen h1, and he could block, or he can go over here, and it's very nearly mate. Not quite, but it's very close. Unfortunately, this bishop's kind of stuck back here, can't really do anything. And my rooks, of course, also can't really do anything. What do I play? Alright, I think I'm going to play b5 here to try and open up some lines a little more. Oh no, that's not good. Okay, I can move my bishop up here. I don't want him to take this bishop. This bishop's powerful. And that's a really good sign. That's something I was looking for. I want him to push this pawn so that it gives more squares for my bishop. Let's say in a hypothetical world, he plays something like knight f4. I have maybe something like this after he plays a3 and moves the knight and moves the bishop, and maybe moves the bishop this way, and maybe he blocks, and then I can play queen h1. Oh, but he could even block with the rook, and he would have to block with the rook, and I can't take that. Oh, it's just so hard for me to even see where a checkmate could be possible here. Oh no! Oh, that's terrible. What move was that? Oh, I just lost. The only thing I can play is king g8 here, and he doesn't miss mate in 1, so Martin's gonna play this and checkmate me. Oh, okay. I think the white pieces are the way to go. Let's try it again. Hopefully, third time's the charm. Alright, I'm gonna stick with what I was talking about, which is move the pawns less, move the pieces more. So we're gonna start with e3 once again. Okay, we get e5. So I'm just going to move my pieces out. Like, my queen's going to come out. If I can draw an arrow, my bishop's going to come out. I'll try and fianchetto this bishop. I'll get my knights out. Maybe I'll play some sort of h4 or a4 and get the rooks out, and we just need to get everybody out and about. I don't really know what else to do, because Martin just seems to almost know what challenge I'm doing, and he's making it so difficult. Like, what is this? Now I can't go knight f3, knight g5 because he's just gonna he's just gonna force me to take this pawn, and I can't do that. So he plays the same blocking move of knight h6 so that I can't just play queen h5 and then mate later on. But we're gonna, do I want to fianchetto the bishop? Maybe I don't want to. I know I said I did want to, but maybe not. I'm just gonna try and play a4, a5, a6 and get this rook up and in. Oh, and he brings the knight in. This is not a good start. Maybe it's okay, though. If I castle here, if he takes on f2, that would be huge. I can get my queen up, and then after he moves his knight, I've got a large attacking line here. I'm just going to give a check. If he blocks with the queen, I'm going to be really upset. Okay, he doesn't do that. Thankfully. Yeah, I think I'm going to try to play d3, e4, and try and get this bishop out this way. He's probably just going to take this. No, he doesn't. He's smart. Not very smart, but he's slightly smart. Wow, and just f5. It's like he understands that if he just pushes all of his pieces, I don't have room to do anything, so he's just good to go. I'm going to try and get my knight up here somewhere. Maybe he's going to play some kind of f4 move or something, and then I can get my knight over this way. But now I can play some sort of queen h5, move his bishop back, see what happens. I think I'm going to go for that. Let's see if he moves his bishop back or what he does. No, he just moves his king over to d7. Unfortunately for me, that looks like his best option in this challenge. Because he's always got this square to run back to, and I can't really give a check here. All these spaces are covered by his pieces. This is terrible. Oh, I really don't like this. We might have to go back to pushing pawns. I mean, I'll play a6, see what he does. He just moves his king back to c8, yeah. So, there is a checkmating idea. If his queen was to move away, I have this check, and the only way to block is with this knight here on d8, and I can play bishop up or queen to d7, and it's mate. So we just need to move his queen out of the way now. Ooh, we're so close. I don't want to sacrifice my pieces yet, though. But I also really don't want him to take on a6. Oh no, this is not good. The thing is, he could miss this, because... Oh wait, no, we didn't get it. I thought we got it, but we didn't. Oh, his queen's still covering. I was gonna say he could miss this because it would be a mate in 2 after he moves his queen out of the way somewhere. And I thought he just did, but after queen check, instead of blocking with the knight, which also wouldn't be checkmate because this bishop is also covering it. Oh, I'm missing so many things. But his queen can also just come back. And yes, it is almost checkmate, but it's not anything we're getting close to. So I'm just going to push this pawn and try to move a couple different pieces out of the way. We're so close. Oh, we're so close. After this check, the only thing he can do is block on d8 with his queen, and it's not mate. It would be mate if this bishop wasn't here. Oh, that would be such a beautiful mate, too. So we need to move this queen somehow. How are we going to do that? Let's... You know what? Is this such a terrible move? I want to try it. I want to see what happens. Okay, he doesn't take. Oh, this is huge. This is huge. I would play knight d5. If he takes my knight, then I have the same idea. It's check, and he has to block, and it's mate. And that's a mate in 2, so he might not see it. Now, if I play knight d5 and he moves his queen somewhere, it's not so clear. If he moves over to g7, that would be huge. Although that would be a mate in 1, so he wouldn't do that. But he could still take this knight. If he takes my bishop, I'll be upset. And does that do it? Oh my goodness, that takes him off this line. I think that does it. After we play queen e8 check, he has to play queen d8. Bishop d7, it's pinned, so he can't take it. And that's checkmate. Oh my goodness, we're gonna do it without taking a single piece. And we did it! That was way harder than I thought it was gonna be, but Martin has been defeated. Wow. I don't know why it only gave me 2 crowns for that. Maybe I had takebacks enabled or something, but that... that was crazy difficult. Wow. I'm surprised we did it, honestly. After the first 2 games, I thought it wasn't going to be possible. Well, we were able to beat Martin as a pacifist. If you guys enjoyed, feel free to leave more suggestions in the comments. I have a lot of Martin ideas already, but I don't have a lot of other ideas. I know I like doing those long-form videos where I play rapid games, but I'm not sure if they're the best for YouTube, and if you guys would enjoy them more. So whatever you guys want to see, leave a comment down below. I will do it. I've got to record 2 videos every day at least for this coming week in order to be able to catch up and be able to have a video ready after I go on vacation a week from now. So I've got a lot to record. Feel free to leave all your suggestions down below, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care. Peace.